Artist Theodore Pine, 1828 to 1905, was primarily a portrait painter. He began his career in New York City in the 1850s, assisting his father, James Pine, who was also a portrait painter. Pine traveled to Europe to study art in Rome, Munich, and Paris. He later had studios in Chicago, St. Louis, Asheville, Mount Vernon, and Ogdensburg. Although Pine is not considered part of the Hudson River School of Painters, he did share studio space with Hudson River painters Frederick E. Church, Albert Bierstadt, Worthington Whitridge, John D. Barrow, and George Inness. He first exhibited at the National Academy of Design in 1847 and continued to do so until 1886. His works may be found in the University of Chicago, Stanford University, Syracuse University, and libraries at Ogdensburg, Asheville, Mount Vernon, and Watertown, New York. Interestingly enough, Pine saved one of his paintings during the Great Chicago Fire of 1871 by cutting it from the frame, rolling it, and burying it in the sands of Lake Michigan. Pine moved many times due to his health. During one of those moves, he met and married Phoebe McLean of Messina Springs, New York, in 1865. The couple moved to Chicago, where he became a founding member of the Chicago Academy of Design. After the death of his wife in 1882, Pine moved back to New York City, then to Mount Vernon, New York. In 1895, he married Cornelia Stillwell of Ogdensburg, who was an artist herself. They moved to Asheville, North Carolina in 1900, then came to Ogdensburg in 1905. Pine died shortly thereafter. He is buried in Ossining, New York. The Ogdensburg Public Library owns 6 portraits by artist Theodore Pine that were gifts of his wife Cornelia Stillwell Pine and the Gilmore family. Pine's most famous portrait is one of General Robert E. Lee, which is owned by Washington and Lee University. This portrait and the portrait of Ulysses S. Grant were painted after the deaths of the subjects using photographs. The library-owned portraits include Grant, a self-portrait, and 2 portraits of Cornelia Stillwell Pine.